Hello, my name is Abigail, and today I'm doing the urinary quiz. The question, which is the first question, it said should write the major functions and draw the urinary system. So this is my drawing of the urinary system. So this is the urethra down here. This is the bladder. This is the bladder. This is the ureter. This tube and this tube, they are the ureters. And then this is the kidney, the left and the right kidney. So the function of the major function of the kidney is to filter blood and also remove wastes, excess ions and toxin. That is also to produce urine. So that is the function of the bladder. Regulates blood pressure, electrolyte balance, and red blood cell production. And then the ureters, the function of the ureters, this is a narrow tube that transports urine from the kidneys to the urinary bladder. It is just to transport using its smooth muscles, that contraction, which is called peristalsis. Then I have the bladder here. This is just a temporal storage for the urine until it is ready to be expelled from the body. And then I have the urethra. It is the tube that carries the urine from the bladder to the outside of the body during urination. So those are the major functions. Thank you. And then the second question, I think the second question was talking about the how the urinary system, I think, affects should be the overall homeostasis. So it affects it by regulating the volume and the composition of the blood, like water, ions, and pH. Yeah, it also controls the blood pressure. It also maintains acid-base balance. Yeah, it also removes metabolic waste such as urea, which is in the urine, uric acid. Yeah, and then it also supports the blood. It also supports the blood cell production. And then I think that's all. And then the other question C, it talks about the major blood vessels. We have two major blood vessels: the renal artery, which brings oxygenated and filtered blood from the aorta to the kidneys for filtration. And then we have the renal vein, which carries filtered or deoxygenated blood away from the kidneys to the inferior vena cava. And then the should be fourth question, I think. Yes, the fourth question, which is D, talked about how kidney stone can influence the urinary system. When the kidney stones are big, they can block the flow of urine into the ureter. So that can cause pain. And also it can lead to urinary tract infection. Due to the trapped urine. And then it can also cause inflammation. Can also cause inflammation or potential damage to the kidney tissue, and then it can also increase pressure in the urinary tract, which can cause or reduce the normal function of the kidney over time. And then the fifth question is about how should be urinary tract infection, how it can influence the urinary system. So when the urinary tract infection can influence the urinary tract system by causing inflammation and pain, that is during urination, and then it can lead to frequent, like you frequent the toilet or frequenting the, it can lead to frequent urination, and it can also spread upward from bladder to kidneys, and it can cause more serious infection that can later damage the kidney tissues. It can also disrupt the normal function of filtering and waste elimination. Then should be the last question, I think, question F, which was talking about something that interesting, something that I found interesting, I think, is that the interesting fact about the should be the urinary system, I think, is that the kidney can filter about 150 to 180 liters or 40 to 50 gallons of blood plasma, like on a daily basis. So that is, I think, something that is interesting that I found. Thank you.